Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys are new here, first of all, if you guys are new here, my name is Iris. If you guys have watched any of my videos, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time I post a new video, because of course we are trying to post, keep it consistent, keep it going, keep the views coming. That's what we're doing. So by the title of the video, you guys know that this is my long and awaited video of my plastic surgery. Can I get a round of applause? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finally answer the questions that people had, questions that people DM'd me, messaged me, and you know, all the good stuff. Give you guys all the tea and info and everything on what I did, where I went, how much it was, and yeah. So the first question, what did I get done? I got buccal fat removal and chin lipo done. Where did I go? I went to Natural Body Spa in Tijuana. So yes, I flew to Tijuana. Well, I flew to San Diego and from there across the border to Tijuana. But I'll go ahead and put their Instagram right here and on the description down below. Who was my doctor? My doctor was Dr. Angel Castro, otorrino. I'll go ahead and put his stuff, his info right here. How was he as a doctor? Fucking fabulous. Like, he was so informative, so like, okay, so he was so informative. He gave us all like the answers to any questions, any concerns we had. He explained everything. Like, he literally explained everything, so I had like no questions for him. I was just like, okay, you do your thing, I trust you. And in the, like, during the process, he always asks, like, are you okay? Do you feel any pain? Do you want more numbing? How are you feeling? Like, he asked over and over and over, which was, and then plus besides that, he would explain everything that he was doing. So when he was putting in the lidocaine, he told us, or he told me, when he was you know, about to start a certain another like step, he would tell us, or tell me, when he would just anything, like waiting, even when he was waiting, it's like, okay, we're gonna wait, you know. He was on top of it. So marvelous. I totally recommend him. Nothing bad. What was the cost? My total cost was $800. So $800 for the procedure itself. I had to send a $150 deposit to reserve my date, and then I paid the rest when I was there. I also paid $35 for the faja compression, which you can get like at Amazon, but I also wanted to buy that one that they were telling us there. So $35 for that. And then for my medication, it was $85, and that was like, that was anti-inflammatory, that was mouthwash, that was antibiotics. So all that together was $85. Question, which is going to be like two questions in one. Was it painful, and what was the process like? So was it painful? Yes. I mean, no, but yes. Like, there was parts where it was, but not, it was more like uncomfortable and like ouch, but not like fucking hurts, like not like that. And yes, I was awake during the procedure. So now with the process, once we got there, we got everything explained, and it was my turn to go in. First was my buccal fat removal. So they numbed up my cheeks, and they did 2 incisions on the inside of my cheeks and removed the fat. I'll go ahead and insert a picture of the fat right here, so if you guys don't want to see, skip it. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Okay, welcome back. So that was what they removed. And when they removed that, it wasn't painful. It was pretty much like going to the dentist and numbing your gums, you know, so little pinches, but not painful. I want to say it was more like nasty, just because when they removed the buccal fat, it like laid on like the side of my tongue, so that texture was very like ugh. It was kind of like, you know, like the fat, the grasita from the carne when you're eating. So I don't know, it grossed me out, but not painful. Then when that was done, they started the chin lipo, and with the chin lipo, first they numbed you, which was just like a general anesthesia, like this numbing. And right after the numbing is when they did the lidocaine. And with the lidocaine, that's the part that did hurt. So not the injecting, but I think it's like the liquid going through your jaw or chin or whatever. I don't know, that was kind of like a pinching sensation and like a ripping. Like I felt like, and it wasn't so much like the feeling of it, but like the sound, like just like a sound of like ripping through fat, like just, you know, like when you're tearing a shirt, I want to say, and you hear that sound, like that ripping sound. I feel like that's kind of like what I felt as it was doing it. But again, it was seconds of it, not painful, but just uncomfortable. But once that kind of numbed everything up, it was good. Like I was done. Again, I was awake during the procedure, so you know, once I felt everything numb, they used their whatever machine thing it is for the lipo. So they did one incision right, if you guys can see it, it's right there, another incision right here, and then one down here. And if you guys can see this little like pull tug, it's still like swollen. Mind you, I'm still 2 months out, and they did say it takes up to like 6 months for your results to fully show, and I even heard up to 9 months, so it just kind of depends. So to book my appointment, I DM'd them on Instagram. I think they have like Facebook, and they might have a WhatsApp, that app thing. But I DM'd them on Instagram, and they were pretty quick about their responses. Like here and there, like they took a few days, but for the most part, they're really quick. Like I said, I sent a $150 deposit, then they sent me forms to complete, just asking general questions, and I sent them back to them, and then that was it. My appointment was booked. Let's see. Okay, so I mentioned earlier that like the reviews that were there were mostly talking about like the place and how it was sketched, so that when we went and once we crossed the border, I followed the address that they gave me, but for some reason maps and like Mexico, it doesn't say like the streets correctly or something, but it took us to this one place which was like a 10-minute drive, and it was in the right place. So I called them, and then they told me, no, you have to research or look up this other place, and then I did that. And then, you know, once we got there, we found it was pretty easy. It's probably like 5 minutes from the border, and there's like a bunch of like homeless people, but also I heard that they're not home, well, they're homeless, but they're there because they weren't able to cross or something. I don't know, but it's just a bunch of people just camping out. So it's like this big like camp site of just homeless people. And then there was even like a bunch of like garbage and like this part of the street that was getting picked up because it got picked up, but it was just nasty. So the place itself was kind of like not sketchy, but like because of that, I feel like that's what was sketchy. But then once obviously we got to the place and everything, they were pretty good, they were clean. It was just us in there. There was did I eat regularly and what did I eat? So the day of the procedure, I think they told us we were able to have a breakfast, but I think I only had like a bagel or a banana or something. And then after the procedure, let's see, I stopped and got a smoothie. And then once I got to my sister's, because I stayed at my sister's, she made me like a clam chowder soup and noodles. So they tell you don't eat anything too like heavy or like that you need to bite down because of the buccal fat. Like bite down hard because you are numbed and you know you can hurt yourself. So I kept it kind of light. The next day I felt a little bit more of like swelling and like I couldn't open my mouth too much. So again, I did like a yogurt at the airport, and then when I was back home, I don't even remember what I ate, but it was nothing too heavy. Then after that, I want to say like the third, fourth day, as the swelling went down, I was able to eat more stuff, to just regular stuff. Maybe because of the buccal fat, don't eat anything like spicy if it might burn, but still pretty normal. Let's see, did I swell up or bruise up? I did swallow. I swelled up a lot. So my cheeks were like like it was horrible, but I didn't bruise at all. Like I saw some other people that like were bruised down this way like a lot, and that did not happen. I think maybe I got one small bruise right here, but nothing to what I thought I was gonna get. Let's see, what is the aftercare like? So after I got the procedure done, they bandaged me up. They put like this like gauze around like tightly, and then the compression garment itself, and then they told us for the next 24 hours I think to not take it off, and after that we were gonna have to wear the compression all day, every day and night for 7 days. After the 7 days we could take it off and to still wear it just at night. So that's what I did. I did take it off though. The first day I took it off because it was kind of like bleeding through, and I just wanted to like just take it off, retighten it, fix my hair up. So I took it off, did that. I even showered, but there was this one that I remember when we ripped it off, like it was bleeding. So that was the only thing. These kind of stopped, washed up, was good. And then I didn't sew like at that moment, but then the next day coming back, and then the following days after, I'll like go ahead and insert all the images. I was super swollen. Like I was like, oh my god, because I couldn't even open my mouth because I had the compression also. Like I feel like it pulls you a little too, so every time I take it off I would feel like my chin was like I don't even know how to make it, but like I had no chin. Like it was just like gone. But it's just like the tightness of the compression itself that's doing that. And then, you know, I just had to take my meds. I did my mouthwash, just kept everything clean. Besides the swelling, I was pretty okay. I even went to class, I think, like a few days later. But wasn't too bad. We did have to sleep sitting up. So for those first 7 days, and mind you, I'm breastfeeding. So for those first 7 days, I had to kind of like sleep like in an upward position. But then my head would kind of like tilt too, and I would put like the airplane pillow, travel pillow thing that we had. But for the most part, it was kind of like sleeping like, you know, or more even down. So I just propped myself up with pillows and stuff, but that was it. What else? I did get, and this goes with the next question, like what about the lymphatic massages? So yes, after the procedure, you have to invest in those massages, because I swear to God, I'll link both girls that I went to. If I wasn't getting the massages, I would have had so much fluid buildup, because those first few days, like, you could even feel like how it was so hard. And that's what I'm telling you guys, I haven't gotten a massage in maybe like a month or like half a month, but this is because I haven't gotten the massage, and it's just like fluid buildup that starts accumulating. Still swollen from here. You can see this, and very swollen from here. Look at all this right now. So you have to kind of like drain it out, massage yourself. Even I bought the gusha, but it broke on me. It broke. I dropped it on the floor outside, and it broke. But you just have to, like, you know, keep up with your massages. So those were a little bit, not that it was a little pricier, but because there were so many of them to get done, it kind of ended up equaling what I wasted in my procedure, because I did 2 a week for the first like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I think, and then once a week. And then I haven't gotten one since like, I want to say mid-December. Yeah, because it's January, so mid-December, so almost a month I haven't gotten one. And I can feel that build up, and I can feel even as I massage it myself, it goes down. But of course, like, I need to build it. Oh, also don't forget your pineapple juice and or pineapple, and lots of water is going to help like immensely. And arnica tea, and I even bought like this gel for the scarring, which they're very minimal, you can't really see them, especially the sun, but I use them. Great lifesavers. Even the pineapple juice, I feel like it did so much wonders right after my massages, and just when I was so swollen, because you guys, I was so swollen. Would I do it again? Yeah, hell yeah, 100 times, yes. The only thing that I was very uncomfortable with was the swelling, but it went down. I noticed a difference in my face, which is the most important thing. Like, I've gotten like a, well, you can't even tell. Good. If you can't tell, amazing, because why would I want, oh, myself, right? Why would I want it to be like extra noticeable? Like, no, I want it to be natural, to look good. But you can tell, like, I can tell. I never had like these dents right here, these little ends right here. I didn't have that. My face wasn't slimmer, and right now I am on the bigger side because I just had a baby 7 months ago. So I know as I get back down to my normal weight, so like 130, my face is just gonna look even more snatched, like it already does right now. My double chin also, like, I've never really had like a defined chin or jawline, because my face is very round. And even as like I'm looking at the camera right now, I can see that right here, and it wasn't like that. It was always more like rounder, so I can tell. And I am super happy, super excited about my results. I love it. I am so glad I got convinced to do the buccal fat too. So yes, if you want it, if you can get it, you do it, girl, because it feels amazing to look and feel amazing. Not that I didn't look and feel amazing, because there was some messages where it was like, well, I don't need it. Oh girl, I didn't either, but I still wanted it. Okay, so you go do, and you go have your fun. You do what you want to do, boo. Don't let nobody stop you. Okay. Yeah, you guys, that was it. That was my experience, and that was my plastic facial surgery. That was me. That was what I did. That's what I went to. That's how much it costed. That's how it was. And now we're here. So I hope I covered everything. If I didn't, leave your questions down below. I'm doing this and doing something else on the side, so I'm kind of like off. I tried recording this video earlier, but my daughter was crying, and I tried recording it again in the car, and then my other daughter was being crazy, and yeah, so I was like, let me sit down, let me record it for you guys right now, let me answer these questions, and yeah, let's just get it out the way, because you guys have been waiting for it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hold on. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be a shadow right there. So yeah. So yeah, you guys. So that is it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I answered all the questions and I wasn't all over the place. And stay tuned for my next video. Love ya.